Hey, I was plopping Lump Squad. It's Lumpkin, and today we're gonna be reviewing Boruto episode freaking 80. Wow, we're on 80 now. That's a surprise. And people were saying Kawaki was gonna be here by episode 100. Y'all tripping. Anyhow, we're not talking about that. So this episode was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. It was freaking, bro. I would legit give this episode like an 8, 7.5, 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Like, I don't know if it's 8. No, it's not quite 8. I'll give it like a 7.8. Yeah, 7.8. I still really enjoyed it, but it still wasn't like up there. I really enjoyed it because the emotions. I love them. Loved it. Sorry, I always stutter. Anyhow, I really enjoyed it, and for several reasons. Because, well, yeah, the emotions was between Mitsuki and Sekie. I think that's, yeah, Sekie. So, in this episode, not much happened, but yeah, the emotions and the things that they talked about and went through Sekie and Mitsuki, it really made up for it. So that's why I really enjoyed it, and that's why, you know, most people enjoyed it, and that's why I made up for not much happening. And yeah, so anyhow, freaking Sekie, crap, I forgot the other dude's name. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to memorize these new guys' names. It was like Kono. I'm not even gonna try. So the dude with the long hair, freaking Sekie, he started getting hurt. I can't remember why. I don't know if they mentioned it in the episode. Sekie hurt himself somehow. I think his body was just either naturally hurting or like naturally being damaged, or something else happened. So Sekie went to go and get some medicine or something to heal him. He's like, I'll be right back. Well, not really be right back, but I'm gonna go get something to try to help him. But yeah, he's like slowly dying, bro. Like he's like cracks through his skin, and I don't even know what these guys are made out of. Yeah, like Sekie mentioned, they're made of similar material as the crap. They're called like Akuda or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're called the Akuda. But those monsters are made out of like sand, and they have those white masks. I think their body's made out of the same thing that the white masks are made out of. Anyhow, they're very fragile, so his like skin was cracking and stuff. His face started cracking too. Like, ooh, I cannot imagine your face cracking, which, you know, it's not human face, skin, bone, but still, that would hurt if your face cracked. So anyhow, it was pretty sad seeing him like slowly die. I thought he was gonna die, and also I think it would have been better if he did die. It could have been really emotional, more emotional, and yeah, I would have just enjoyed it more if it was. Which, yeah. And he didn't need to, but just for my preference, like, he's not that, like, all these guys are kind of relevant anyways. It would have made this way more emotional and more enjoyable for me if he did die. But anyhow, he didn't because, what's his name? I'm not even gonna try again, came in time. But anyhow, I'm getting besides the point. The point is, between that time of him, like, slowly dying, Mitsuki was talking about basically how humans work, because he asked Mitsuki how humans work, and I love, you know, them talking, because like you see how many things they have in common. They're both like artificial humans, which, okay, he's not even the Seiki and the other dudes aren't even really human. They're just like human-like creatures, because Mitsuki actually, you know, has blood flowing through his veins, has a heart pumping and all that. I don't think they have that. They're a lot different, and their skin is made out of who knows what. Anyhow, it was really good seeing them bond and relate to each other, and how especially I really related to the thing what Sekie said, or Mitsuki said, no, it was Sekie, when he's around a lot of friends, but he still felt lonely. That's exactly how I feel. I love when I connect to anime characters, because, I mean, not as much anymore. When I first moved to my new school, because if you guys didn't know, I'm a senior in high school. Yes, I'm about to graduate, and I'm 18, if you didn't know. But anyhow, I moved from my last high school to a new one in junior year. It was your second to last year in high school, and it sucked so much, and I hated it. Which, you know, it's a lot better than it was last year, but, you know, moving at that time sucks, because everyone always has their friend groups established and all of that at this age, and you always feel lonely when you first get there. And yeah, I was always lonely. I was, like same, like exactly like Mitsuki. There are people around me, but I couldn't relate to. Oh, I can not gonna say I couldn't relate to them, but I was just lonely since I didn't know anyone. Even if you do get to know like one or two people, you're still gonna be lonely because most people you don't know. I went from my old school. I grew up in my city. I've been lived in for 10 years. I knew everyone in there since I was a kid, and then I go to this new place where I don't know anyone, and they've known all of them have known each other their whole lives and stuff. So it was painful. But anyhow, I digress. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to connect my story to Mitsuki's. So it still plays in this video. So yeah. So I relate to what Mitsuki's talking about, which is still very different because Mitsuki, though he is an artificial human and he does feel lonely, so it's a lot different situation because he didn't move schools or move locations in the middle of when he like his later years, teenage or whatever. But the point remains, he's still lonely like me because he can't relate to people because he's an artificial human. That's the reason why I can't relate. But since he and Seki are like that, they were relating, and I really like that, seeing that bond, that connection. And it was so sad though, as I said. I never mind. I'm sorry. I'm about to just repeat stuff. This is what happens when you make videos with really no script and just little notes. You start to repeat stuff. Anyhow, yeah. And then one of my big questions with this arc, though, my problems with this arc, is how did Mitsuki even meet these guys in the first place? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, okay, but Mitsuki left the village where he already was with these guys. So that means Mitsuki probably would have had to make he definitely would have had to make contact with these guys before he left. There's no way he would leave the village and automatically these guys are there. So he made contact with those guys or Ku before he left somehow. And I don't think they ever mentioned that. They might have, and if they did, drop it in the comments and tell me, but I am 99% sure Mitsuki didn't know these people or Ku before they left, or if he did know them, he didn't say it. He just left, and yeah, and if they did kind of know or know of who he was, why are they so like suspicious of him? Which, I mean, it still makes a lot of sense because they don't know him that well, they don't know exactly what he would do and things like that. And like Mitsuki already did some suspicious things, like leaving the snake to talk to Boruto, send a message to Boruto when he was talking to Sekie. He mentioned that and things like that. But still, that's kind of a plot hole right now. It's not necessarily a plot hole because the arc hasn't ended yet, but it's really not making sense of why is Mitsuki going with these people in the first place? Why? Because he wants to find his will. Why doesn't he try to find his will like on his own or in another way? And how does he know that this Ku dude, Lord Ku, has the answer to his will? Like, we don't know anything about this dude, and this dude just seems like some stereotypical crazy scientist dude, like Orochimaru. He seems like another Orochimaru, this Ku dude. Yeah, he's pretty OP too if you can take out Kurotsuchi. Anyhow, yeah, that's just my big question. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, Mitsuki, what are you doing? Well, understand you want your will, which, in my opinion, he doesn't even really need to leave the village in the first place, which, it's kind of justifiable. But going with random people, like, it doesn't even really make sense. When Sasuke did it, it made sense. The Orochimaru servants. Mitsuki's just going with random people to some place, to some guy to find out, and to some guy and he doesn't even know what he's gonna say, or if it's gonna be valid or authentic or worth the time. So it doesn't make sense. That's the part of the whole arc that doesn't make the most sense. And then the other thing I want to talk about is freaking when Mitsuki was helping him out after he was slowly dying, and then the other dude came, got the medicine, and healed him. He said the trust Mitsuki, which makes more sense because he kind of saved his life. But he probably would have died if he didn't help him walk or whatever, or been in worse condition. But freaking crap. But yeah. The point is, he's claiming that he's friends with Mitsuki, which I don't think Mitsuki feels the same way. I think Mitsuki was just being nice to him just because. I don't think he considers him a friend. Because as I'm thinking, Mitsuki's probably only going to have a relationship with these guys for not too long, and then we all know that he's going to return to the village. So Yeah, Mitsuki, if she, from what, at least what I saw when I was watching the episode, Mitsuki's face was saying, I ain't friends with you, bro. I'm just being generous. Anyhow, yeah. And then the other thing, I want to talk about Kotsutsu because, one, like, she's big. She's waifu. Like, Kotsutsu's like my waifu of Boruto. She's so super cute. I love her outfit. See them, when she shows her, like, one leg, like, Kotsutsu got some nice legs. Anyhow, she's tough. She got that tough attitude, tough vibe, and cute, and all that. Anyhow, point is, when we stop fanboying, whatever. Friggin', it's kind of doesn't really make much sense of how she got bodied that easily. Like, freaking, this Kudu must be really powerful if he can just body a Tsuchikage or a Kage that easily. Like, she was throwing hands with him for only like 10 seconds, and then he just, I can't remember what he did. I can't remember what attack Ku did, but he did something and he just defeated her. No, he didn't even show what Ku did, because later in the episode he just showed her like in a jail cell. I'm like, with like seals and stuff on it. I'm like, okay, my girl Sushi got locked up that easy. Like, come on, my baby boo Sushi. Yeah, she's too underrated. I'm about to like make a whole video on her though, just for fun of it, because she's underrated. No one talks about her. She's underappreciated, bro. Come on now. Anyhow, but yeah, that was about it. So that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button. Was it for like 15 likes? Comment if you like, share thoughts and opinions, and subscribe and join the Lump Squad for more Boruto content. So yeah, stay loyal and become royal. This is Lump King, and stay fresh.